You may be aware that the Chase Inc. Business Preferred Card currently has a welcome offer that is at a record high 120,000 points. And in case you weren't aware, well, now you are. And I received a mailer directly from Chase about this offer to earn the same bonus. And I've been invited to apply apparently. And you know what? I'm going to accept their invitation and you get to watch me do it. We are off to chase.com/getincpreferred. You got an invitation. Thanks for your interest in Chase Inc. Business Preferred. See complete offer details on the invitation we sent you. All right, provide the required info to access your personalized offer. Invitation number, 12-digit code, and then my zip code. Let me fill that out right now and I shall be right back. And just like that, it takes me right to the application and I see nothing pre-filled so far. Let me scroll down a bit further and see if I do find anything. Why, yes, it did. It actually had my personal address details filled out, but that's it. So most of the application is still blank. Therefore, we can fill this out together and I'll walk you through what I'm going to put here, at least for most of the fields that I can show you. That way you get a better understanding if you want to go for this incredible best ever offer on this card before it goes away, maybe in August, who knows, but that we'll be prepared. So we begin here with a section called Personal Info, Authorizing Officer Title. I am the owner of my business, so I will choose that. First name, that is Jeffrey for me. Middle name is optional, but I will put it. Last name is Reese. Suffix, I don't have one of those, but if you do, select it for you. Date of birth, I'm keeping that one secret. Same for mother's maiden name. I'll fill out the stuff that I'm not gonna put on camera, off camera, then come back in a minute here. But I'll keep going further so you can see everything that you need to know up front. Tax ID type. Since this is the personal section, I'm going to choose social security number here for this, not my EIN for my LLC or anything else like that. Again, personal referring to me. I'll now type that in right here. Address type. Again, we are under the, where is it? Personal info section. So if you have a different address for your business, that's cool. You can add it later on the application. But while we're under the personal info, type in your personal primary residence here. Once you've completed that, you'll then add your email address along with your phone number. Again, that's your personal number here. Next line item down here is gross annual income. Read this section so you can see what you can include versus what you can't. Then the next section down, once you're done with the personal side of things, will be for the business info. The first part here is where you will select your legal business structure. So again, if you're an individual, just choose sole proprietorship. You've already put your SSN before, and then you can add it right here where it says EIN. Let me show that to you first of all so you understand that. So I'll choose sole prop. It'll then populate the legal business name. You can make any changes to that if you need to, like typing out your full middle or just delete your middle name if you want to, first, last, all that's fine. Does your business use another name like a trade name, doing business as name, etc.? For me, that's no. Yes, if you have one. And then tax ID type. So again, choose SSN and then type your SSN here. That way, at this point, you will have entered your SSN twice, once for the personal section and then once for the business section. For me, since I'm doing my LLC, I will choose that here, then go for my employer identification number and type that in here as well. All right, so since you all are watching me apply for a new card here and you might want to do the same, we've got to bring up a really important topic here, especially since I personally was affected by the recent data breach by AT&T. Whenever you apply for a new credit card or bank online, you want to make sure your information is secure and get alerted if it's not. In fact, data breaches are on the rise, having increased by 78% from 2022 to 2023. If you haven't tried this already, try searching yourself on Google. You might be shocked to find your personal information exposed on a public listing site, which could have your full name, email, and even your personal address. This is why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify the data brokers exposing your info and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. You can even try Aura completely free for 2 weeks by going to aura.com/MarkReese. Aura also includes so much more to protect you and your family from online threats, including a built-in antivirus software, VPN, password management tool, identity theft protection, and more. It gives you a single place to go for your online protection needs at one affordable price. And personally, I also love the ability to get alerts whenever my credit report is viewed and when a new card gets reported for the first time. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can take action by going to aura.com/MarkReese or clicking the link down below in the description to begin your 2-week free trial. And now that you know how to stay safe online, let's get back to the rest of my application. Is your business's physical address the same as your personal address? For me it is. If not for you, you'd choose no, then more fields would populate and you'd fill out your business address. Number of employees. With Chase here, if you are the only person in your business right now, you will enter 0 if you're the only employee, which is my case for the moment. Business phone number. If you don't have a dedicated line for your business, that's cool. Put your personal number here as well. Business established date. Whatever you recognize as the first day of you being in business, put that here in month and year format. Annual business revenue, put whatever that is for you. Of course, that can vary based on the business that you run. It may not be a steady paycheck type of deal and probably is far from it. So put your estimated figure here for the year if you need to do so. If you're also pre-revenue, you can put $0 or again, what you reasonably estimate to make. Business category. This one's always difficult for me and maybe for some of you as well, but you want to get as close as you can to representing what you do. I will choose information. For my business type, I will then choose, it's actually changed a little bit since last year, they've recategorized a few things. Internet broadcasting, like a social network, and then business subtype, internet broadcasting, e.g. social network. That seems to be pretty representative of what I do here on YouTube, so find the ones that work for you. Your NAICS code, or North American Industry Classification System code, will auto-populate. You can't change that, it's grayed out, and it's based on what you answered in the previous 3 drop-down fields. We then have estimated monthly spend, not necessarily of your entire business, but what do you estimate putting on the card every single month. And then percent of ownership, how much of the business that you own in percent format. So for me, for example, 100, and I don't believe they take any symbols. Yeah, I'm hitting percent right now, so just put the figure. So if it's 100%, just type in 100. For the final section here on the application, it asks you if you want to add any employee cards, which is the equivalent of an authorized user card in the business world. That's a no for me. Do I want to go paperless and receive communications plus my statement every month via my online account like a PDF? Yes, that's good by me. Then we have pricing information about all the rates, fees, etc. Be sure to look this over so that we understand what is involved with your card product. Finishing up here at the bottom, we've got certifications. Make sure that you look these over as well because you are agreeing that, and then we got 10 bullet points. So make sure that you, again, understand this stuff. And then lastly, you will agree to have read the above. So you'll select that. And then we will submit here with the big blue button. I'm ready for this. Are you? Good. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. The spinning wheel of good fortune is underway. They're working on my request, thanking me for my patience. Ooh, thanks for applying. Please see status and next steps below. Application status, in review. Next steps, we'll let you know our decision in writing as soon as we can, and if you're approved, you'll receive your card in 7 to 10 business days. Please don't resubmit your application, and then from there my only option is to close out. Now this is interesting. In fact, so much so, let's make a game out of this. I want to know how many of you think I will be approved versus denied. But before you vote down below in the comments, let me give you a broader perspective or picture here of my credit situation / profile to let you be as informed as possible. Then you'll be able to make a decision based on your thoughts. So my application summary. Before submitting this application, here were my credit scores. Experian had me at 802, TransUnion at 815, and Equifax at 819. That Equifax score, by the way, was based on the FICO Score 8 model, while the other two were from the Vantage Score 3.0 model. Now for inquiries, I had 13 on Experian, 3 on TransUnion, and 2 on Equifax. For newly opened accounts that appear on my credit report and therefore Chase would be able to see and count against me for their 524 rule would be 0 cards in the past 6 months, 0 in the past 12 months, and 11 in the past 24. So yes, I am 1124 right now. For the average age of accounts or length of credit history, that is going to be either 6 years, 3 months, or 4 years, 11 months. The reason for that discrepancy is that the FICO scoring model keeps closed accounts factored into your score for usually 7 to 10 years based on the status of that account, where the Vantage Score 3.0 model does not include any closed accounts. And finally here for my relationship with Chase, I do have a personal checking account, a personal savings account, and personal credit cards. That is 7 of those in total. On the business side, I do have a business checking account, also business credit cards. I have 5 of those. Those are all with my sole proprietor or my social security number only. And of those 5, one of them includes an Inc. Business Preferred card. That's the same one I'm applying for in this video. And again, I opened that one via my SSN as a sole prop, and that was probably back in March or so of 2022, so a little over 2 years ago. Oop, and just recently here, I got an email notification from none other than today's sponsor, Aura. So again, shout out to them and thank you for keeping me alert to my own credit report about the hard inquiry that just hit my credit report. And to confirm here, JPMCB, so JP Morgan Chase Bank Card Services, has now checked my credit report through Experian. So for me and my location, it is an Experian hard pull. Now it's your turn. Go down to that comment section and type either approved with an emoji of your choice or denied with an emoji of your choice. Whatever the final outcome happens to be, I will let you all know by either putting a pinned comment right below this one when the result comes through, and or doing a community post on the community tab of this channel. In case you're unaware of that tab, make sure that you go investigate now while this video comes to a conclusion, because that's where I post deals, news, massive welcome offers, and more. So there's huge potential value for all of you to be informed about great offers to put more cash in your pocket and or reduce the cost of your travels. Also be sure to check out some of the other awesome links that I have down there for you all in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to get that 2-week free trial with Aura to protect yourself online, and to view some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I look forward to sharing the final outcome of this application with you all hopefully very soon. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.